Hi there. Today I'm not at some location filming. I'm very busy. We've got the start of our new tours, which start in Easter and go until the end of October. Our walking and haunted tours. Also, the weather's not been that great, so I'm just putting this video together in the house. So I hope you find it interesting and enjoyable. Scotland has a playing card that is or was considered cursed. There are a few different reasons that this card is thought to be unlucky, and I'm going to talk about these different accounts. But what I'm not going to do is speculate on the original reason. The origin of this belief may be lost through the passing of time, or it may be that every account might have an element of truth to it. The card in question, the Nine of Diamonds. The origin of this card being unpopular date back to the time of Mary, Queen of Scots. The Queen introduced a card game from France that was popular in Scotland called Comet. In this game, vast sums of money or land were bet, and the winner of the game was the one who produced the Nine of Diamonds. So you may feel that if you lost money or land, then the Nine of Diamonds was cursed. Other sources have James, the Duke of York, the future King James II of England and 7th of Scots, as being the monarch that made this game popular. And so many people lost money that the Nine of Diamonds was thought to be a cursed card. Another theory from the time of Queen Mary was that there was an attempt to steal the Scottish crown from Edinburgh Castle. The man who tried to take the crown was called George Campbell. He was not successful, but he did manage to steal 9 diamonds from the crown. To replace these valuable stones, a heavy and unpopular tax was laid on the population, and that is another theory as to why the Nine of Diamonds was considered unlucky. Other stories about this card and the curse are centred around the time of the Jacobite uprisings, a sporadic civil war that was fought between 1689 and 1746. And if you want to find out more about the Jacobite times, then I would advise you to go and watch my video Killed by a Sixpence, and that goes into the Jacobite period in more detail. One of the most notorious acts committed in Scotland was the Massacre of Glencoe. This took place in 1692. What I think makes this massacre so horrific in a country full of bloody acts of violence was the fact that the killing of men, women and children in Glencoe was sanctioned by the state. It was not a brutal deed between warring clans or lairds. It also went against Highland hospitality. This was very important in such a brutal and unforgiving land.
Explore Castle Menzies after dark.
Is it really haunted?
Is it really haunted?
Book now to find out.
If you dare.
Highland hospitality was an unwritten code of conduct that stated if someone came to your door and asked for hospitality, then you could not refuse them. You'd have to invite them in, protect them, give them food and drink and a bed for the night. After staying with the MacDonalds for about 2 weeks, sharing their meat, enjoying their hospitality, the Redcoat government soldiers received orders to kill everyone in the glen under 70 years of age. And the man who thought up, planned and proposed this massacre of the Jacobites supporting MacDonalds of Glencoe was the Secretary of State for Scotland, a man called John Dalrymple, the Master of Stair. Dalrymple's coat of arms is a blue saltire on a yellow background. In this saltire are 9 yellow diamonds. Another theory as to the origins of the curse, also connected to the massacre at Glencoe, was that when the soldiers received their orders, it was written on the back of a playing card, the Nine of Diamonds. This was to prevent the soldiers from passing on these instructions verbally and being overheard. I'm not going to go into the Masquerade of Glencoe, as I hope to do a video on that at a later date. Another story regarding the Nine of Diamonds and the Jacobites was that the Nine of Diamonds was named after Lord Ormiston, who was the Chief Justice Clerk after the 1745 Jacobite uprising. And it was Ormiston who dealt out the retribution to the defeated Jacobites. And ladies at that time, playing cards, would refer to the Nine of Diamonds as the Justice Clerk. The last theory takes you to the end of the Jacobite uprisings, just before the Battle of Culloden. The government commander, William, the Duke of Cumberland, who was the son of King George II and cousin to Prince Charlie, who commanded the Jacobite army, issued an order that no quarter should be given to any captured Jacobites. And this order was written on the back of, yes, you guessed it, a playing card, and the card in question, the Nine of Diamonds. And after the battle, wounded were bayoneted where they lay on the heather, and prisoners were shot. So, that's all the theories that I can find that are associated with the card, the Nine of Diamonds, being referred to as the Curse of Scotland. Let me know which one you think may be the most plausible. If you've enjoyed the story, please like and subscribe. You might like to take one of our dark history tours, ghost tours, or paranormal investigations that are held in Perthshire, Glasgow and Stirling. If so, please visit our website, which is www.historyandhorrortours.com. Thank you.